Oh shit.
Instead of watching that bar, you know what I'm saying? Going downloading 45 minutes or 3 hours. I was trying to help him out. I thought he was being sarcastic.
Oh shit.
I brought the back road in, man.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Told you I knew some ways.
Yeah, no.
But this is a big truck to go through there. But it made it. It was just a little rough. Yeah. Coming in the back door, my friend. Where's this your Ava?
Yeah, that's my ass off.
Yeah.
The Antarctica.
Are you even here yet?
No. I can be there. I can just jump into the truck. I'm just fucking around.
Well, I got it crafted.
Uh,
You said you wanted to take it.
I'm gonna flip this bitch when I do, watch.
Yeah, I know.
Not enough cargo. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's not big enough. No,
Oh,
just
no.
kidding. It should be.
There we go. Load.
I was gonna say it should be big enough.
Weak ass horn on this thing.
That's a man's horn,
yeah.
bud.
Let me go get my Kenworth though. Hold on.
I got one too, but
Motherfucker sounds like a boat horn going on. You ever seen a battleship horn before? They're fucking massive.
Yeah.
I was looking at the prices on hornblasters.com. I want like $3,000 for one of them bitches, but it's huge.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Runs like, I think it's like an 80-volt horn or some shit. If it's any less than that, if it's 60 volts, I could hook it up. I just don't know if I'd want
to. What is this a means of protection over?
I don't know.
This
I don't know. No.
Well, while you're going to do that, I'm going to go check it out.
Alright.
Well, you're checking it out. You don't got no choice. If you're watching me, you got to check it out with me.
Yeah.
You better check out our booty crabs.
Check out that panocha.
There's two people watching. I have two friends. Or people, I don't know if they're friends. There's 3 people watching? Holy smokes.
They heard cooler.
I think I broke a record. That's a record, man. I didn't know I was even that cool. I'm not.
Man, this thing took like 3 gallons, 30 gallons? Damn near 30 gallons. Oh, shit.
Woo-hoo. Coming in hot, boy. Oh no, turn.
Gotta go back the same way, don't I?
What? But I went
Never
right.
deliver this shit. You went right? What? Hold
Yeah,
up. Where?
I went around the back way.
Okay. Okay. Let me back up.
Yeah. I probably should have to file. You know, you're gonna need help in that piece of shit.
Yeah, but I haven't flipped it yet. Amazingly enough.
Yeah, wait. You. I'm not saying nothing. Let me know if you need help, and I'll come to your rescue. I want to go see what this mean or protection is, though.
Alright.
That truck he's got's a piece of shit.
No.
I fucking hate that truck.
I've never actually used it. I've used it once, and it ran pretty good, so I was like, okay. So I added it to my shit.
And it is decent on certain maps, and then other maps, it's a fucking piece of shit, dude. It won't even crawl up a hill.
Yeah, it really won't. You have to put it in low and put diff lock on. And I have all that shit for it.
Don't haul logs with that motherfucker. I tell you what.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. It fucking smacked the rear window.
It's a piece of shit, dude. That motherfucker, for a big truck, that bitch has no balls. It has
I got the biggest engine in it, so I ain't worried about that.
It's like what Twirly likes, you know, a whole bunch of big muscles and little Peters.
He's probably watching you right now. You lost a viewer, no. Yeah, but I got the standard gear ratio on here, and you throw it in high, and you can just hear the freaking turbos in it shooting up.
Homegirl, she's got friends? Fuck, I'm going slow. I might as well just put it in low and let this bitch creep on through. Oh yeah, get it, girl, get it. Alright, let's see. You want the 963. That's the one we all got. And then there's a pack that comes with the other Kenworths. And you gotta go to certain maps to get the parts for them, like fucking Wisconsin and shit like that or something.
British Columbia.
Yeah. Which I have fun doing that shit, dude. I have fun going around unlocking maps and...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what map that was to unlock that truck, to find it without paying for it. I don't
British
remember.
Columbia.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's part of the DLC.
Yeah.
Damn, you drove through this lake over here?
Huh?
You drove through this lake?
Yeah. I think. I might have went around it. I might have went around it.
Yeah, I see a little path right there. That may have been your path.
Yeah, we went and got it. I know where the truck is located and everything, dude. That's actually a cool map, dude. We grinded the fuck out of that map. Hey, that's also the same map where you get the fucking Mack truck, dude.
Yep. The Mack defense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good truck.
Good truck. Damn good truck.
Especially the map.
When you do other maps, it unlocks more maps, but you can
some
buy
of them you do have to purchase.
Yeah.
I don't remember, dude.
I think you got it with me and James, because me and James both have that DLC, and I think you were helping him when you got that truck.
No, I think I had to purchase that.
Yeah, but you were in the map he had.
Because I got that truck before James even got it.
Maybe you were with me then. Not sure.
I took James to get his. You remember, right? I grinded the fuck out of that map, dude.
I think he bought the DLC and then got it, because he seen me have it.
Yeah, he did. James bought everything. James owns everything, dude. He owns all the maps, everything.
Damn.
Yeah. He likes this game, dude. I do too, though.
Yeah.
I don't like sitting around.
I didn't think I was gonna like it. I didn't think I was gonna like this game when I saw you guys playing it until I got it.
No, this game's the shit, dude. You just gotta get into it. Like, it's a boring game if you just sit around and don't try to learn it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or try to pick up packages or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or always waiting for somebody else, or not like to help them or do something. I'm just saying, just sitting, or like waiting for them to give you a truck or give you something to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do everything on your own. Like, you can go do a mission on your own. You don't need me to start them. You can do a task. You know, the regular story missions you do, I have to start them and then you can track them and go do them. But
yeah,
you can start a task and do that shit on yourself. Like, that's the best way to learn. It fucking tells you what you gotta do. Damn, this shit way back here in the mud.
Damn, I just fucked up my fuel tank.
I might have just found something this truck ain't gonna go through. I don't know. She's creeping right now. Hell yeah.
About flipped over. It flipped right back over too. That was nice. I reattached my load.
Well, we've been trying to fucking drop off beams there from last night. I hope you make it there. I can't struggle as bad as I do with that fucking trailer. But I accomplished it, dude. Okay, what is this? Start task. Set. How Earth is. Sawmill supports a run to war. Okay. Details. Cargo container. Truck with a crane. Crafting zone. Okay. Oh shit.
Crafting zone access.
Accept. Start tracking. I'm about to go do this shit, I think. Okay, so I got to take it. I already got one out. I could pick up that one. I need a truck with a crane. Where do I gotta take this for, though? Oh, I gotta bring it back here. Okay. How big is a cargo container?
Pretty big. It's probably that one that's fucking off the rail.
That bridge right there? That is one.
Yeah.
Alright, let me drive back down there and put some eyes on this door. And then I'm gonna go get my Kentworth, probably. It's already got a crane on that big bitch. There we go, I changed the time. It's getting daylight now.
Sweet morning.
This is the last side mission and this part of the map. I don't even think we've been to the fourth part yet. At all.
Damn, get the fuck off that winch. Oh shit, there's a big rock. Didn't see that motherfucker. Front end's so goddamn big on this thing. Rock is like half the size of the truck.
Yeah, I think that truck's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting through all this shit, no problem. Takes a minute, for sure. I don't like the way this steers, but I don't mind it. It's not terrible.
This ain't good either, is
No.
it? Goddamn.
If it didn't steer like this, it would be perfect. But it is top-heavy truck, so I'm kind of glad it does steer like this. It gives you some counter-steering ability when you go to flip. That prevents it from flipping all the way over.
Yeah. Oops.
What'd you do? Playing with the daylight?
No. I
You
fucking
just- oh,
hit
you
the
hit it right.
pole.
I hate
This
that pole.
fucking ice right here is fucking crazy nonsense. This shit right here is all about angles, man. Yeah, I think we can just keep going back there and get rolls to make beams, man.
Yeah, that's when you need them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it ain't that big. That cargo container ain't that big.
You're gonna need a crane to get it out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a crane to get it out. So my Kentworth will work just fine.
Oh yeah.
Let's go bust out that big ass Kentworth, boy. This big mammoth jammoth bitch. Look how big this truck is, Chevy. It's a big motherfucker, yeah. I hated this truck at first, dude. I used to talk shit like a motherfucker about this truck. Motherfucker don't want to work for me today, though. Motherfucker got some big ass tires, though, dude. This is the truck you can get from the Columbia map for free. You just gotta grind to get to it. And it's really not all that bad, to be honest. If you get the map, I'll help you grind that map. I'll help you get both trucks, the Mack truck, everything.
Mack truck, you can pretty much get right from the get-go. You just got to get to that zone.
It's on the second part of the map.
Zone. Yeah.
Yeah. But you got to do a little bit of grinding to be able to get across. But look, this bitch will run over boulders and everything. Yes! Good job, dude.
It made it. Didn't flip. Almost once.
So what else we got to do over there? Is it saying anything else pop up for you?
No. That's it for that spot. But let's see. Evacuation.
We just been doing that high gear shit works great on this ice. This bitch would just go straight up it.
Yeah. That's why I like it. That high range with the high gear, if I can fly.
I don't know why I can't hear you, Chevy. There we go. You sound like you was fucking talking in a closet with the door shut. Motherfucker, old mumble gums over there and shit.
See, we need bare minimum to get the refueling services back online over here on this map that we just got done fucking with. And then bare minimum is the name of the mission. It's in the Amur Regional Administration. And then back in action will get us the garage over here. Insurance. Nice. It's a garage, we gotta get there.
Great. No. 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 Ah, I just rolled it.
Who's that?
I just fucking rolled it. Well, I'm going the other way. I ain't going that way again. Motherfucker's so big.
When you get a chance, they need you to activate a certain mission.
I can do it right now.
Alright.
Just tell me which one.
Go to the Amur Regional District Administration.
Hold on one sec. Stop engine. Oops. How do I do that again? Okay. Is it under task?
Contracts.
Contracts? Now which one? Alright. More regional mission.
Yeah.
Back in action supply lines.
Back in action. Back in action.
Accept. Start tracking. Can you do anything with it yet?
Yep, I'm tracking it.
Okay. Now, what the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, means of protection. Start tracking. What you working on over there?
Yeah.
What is that mission, Chris?
That is going to open up the garage to the last area. That way we can do all the missions within that area. Because if you go to
that
the
the fourth part of the
contracts,
map?
yeah,
There's a garage there?
yep, there will be. But everything under the petroleum company requires that area. It's all in that area. So you have to get that garage open to make it easier.
Oh, fuck that. We're going this way. I was gonna turn around and go back the other way. Fuck that. We're going this way.
You're in the Cosmodrome? Shoot.
I think you gotta get through to it from over there, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, this motherfucker works, dude. It will climb over some shit.
Oh yeah.
It takes some bit of getting used to it though, to like learn what it can do and can't do. There ain't much it can't do. It's not a fast truck. I mean, it is, but it isn't. See, like, it'll get bogged down in this shit. And just drop that bitch in low one and let her creep, dude. She'll go right through it. But once you get through the thicket, there ain't no mud stopping this truck.
No. That bitch will go right through it.
Now, the snow's a different story. It slows it down, but there ain't no mud stopping this. And I think it's just because it sits so high. I notice all the trucks that sit high are high, that you can raise the suspension and shit. They do good in the mud. This truck just fucking comes massive. She a gas guzzling whore though.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Activate. Crane. Crane mode. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do one of these phases. Get you closer to the truck. And then go up. Okay. But I don't know which way to go through there. I damn sure don't want to go through that shit again. Wonder if I can use the ice and go up that right there. Doo-doo. Go up right there. We're gonna try it. That may have passed real quick. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Make my own fucking way. Just gotta have confidence with your truck, man. Uh-oh. There went my confidence.
Wearing thin.
Fuck. I just got stuck.
What? I don't believe it.
I'm not
You
stuck.
got a winch.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm stuck, but not stuck. Okay. Your thing. I'll shut this bitch off and I'll get another game plan going. Okay, warehouse is right here. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong fucking thing. Oh, I can get shit over here and bring it that way.
Yeah. We need concrete blocks and metal pipes and rolls.
Okay, so hold on, let's see what
I
they
don't know
got.
where to get the pipes at.
I can get concrete blocks over here. How many metal rolls do we need for the mission? 2?
2. Yeah. That's one load and one trip.
I can get fuel, cargo.
I have to get chain tags in here just to make this shit work.
Okay, so let's stop the engine on this one. Let's go here. I'll get the metal rolls too. I'm gonna do a convoy of trucks. Fuck all this shit. There we go. They gotta pull this big ass truck, Chris. The engine ain't even on.
Hour and 40 minutes. What? How'd that happen?
It was 3 hours.
Isn't? Oh. What truck are you pulling?
Fucking Kenworth.
Oh shit! I didn't even see the winch.
Yeah. Hey, let me pick up more metal rose. I guess there's metal rose here for days, man.
Oh yeah.
Concrete blocks. Yep, 2 of them. What else do we need? That's it. You're getting. Are you gonna be able to fit all the bricks? Because if not, I can grab one right now.
I should be able to. I'm right there next to it. Just down the hill from it.
Okay.
This motherfucker will climb. This thing's being a pain in the ass. I had to go put ice tires on it just for it to climb up the road. For some reason, I have a crane in the middle of the back of my truck and it keeps rubbing against the ground, but there's no way for it to touch the ground. Bugged much. What the fuck? Hell no, you got me fucked up. Alright, I can't see nothing. I'm gonna wait till it turns daylight. Put that shit. I'm stuck.
There's your daylight.
Oh shit.
No! Almost recovered on accident. That would have sucked, dude. What? This one right here does. The Kenworth will too. But you see how much longer of a bed you can put on the Kenworth? Look how much longer the bed is. So 9 times out of 10, you don't need a big ass trailer. You don't even need to carry a trailer, but you still can. It's got a trailer hooked up with the bed. You can carry a trailer with the bed like that.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it from this side. For some reason, it's just wants to dig in the ground. It's like there's nothing but water underneath all this shit. Of course, you can't attach the winch because it's not fucking accurate. What the fuck?
So you just gotta be careful doing this shit, like going off the edge like I am. This truck's so long and big. You want to set yourself up for it. Like Chris said, he's flipped the fuck out of this truck. I just flipped this truck twice today. My whole time owning it.
Yeah, I flipped the shit out of that truck multiple times. But I've only gotten stuck once. Because I flipped.
Yeah, I haven't been stuck in this truck.
Yeah, it don't stick very good. Which is good.
But this is a hard ass map here too. This map right here make motherfuckers rage quit.
I'm half tempted to. This piece of shit keeps getting stuck. It's like I can't put mud and tires on it because I can't get up the road, and I put ice tires on it, and now I can't get out of the fucking mud. So what do? You play the modded version of the game where it doesn't matter what tires you got on. That bitch is going through God. Like, no bullshit. It'll make this fucking this swamp, iced over swamp here, feel like you're going through grass. Yeah, and I'm fucked. Maybe. That's your winch. Go to back.
A Russian map? I don't know the Arma. Is it Armor?
Amir. Yeah, Amir.
Amir or some shit. This is a hard. All the Russian maps are hard as fuck, dude. Every one of them.
You might. You might.
It's happened.
Shit. Fuck this truck. I'm selling this bitch. I did. It's gone. need to pull out my fucking truck I'm only good with. I don't know where it's at though.
It's a true thing, dude. Once you find a truck and you get used to it, it's hard to play with other trucks.
Yeah, I don't even know where my truck is at. What map were we playing the other day, Too Big?
What do you mean?
Were we playing on another map the other day, or was this the same one?
Same map.
I don't know in my truck.
So if
Probably
you
on my
left,
game. Yeah.
no,
I
I'm
probably
just saying
left
if you left, no matter what, leaving my shit at auto always will put your truck back in your inventory, but it'll be at the bottom of the list. So look at the bottom of where your truck is, if it's a heavy or whatever it is. Or go to all and go to the bottom.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. If you're in somebody else's map, every time you leave, it'll be at the bottom. Whatever truck you was in. Now it'd just stay right there if it was your map.
Right.
Dang it.
I'm gonna use the truck that I never get stuck with. Doesn't matter how much ice is on the road.
What? What do you mean? The truck could tow anything. We've hauled big ass loads with it.
Oh yeah.
I just did a massive trailer last night with the truck I'm driving right now. Look, this truck's pulling that big ass truck through all this ice, dude. Did you see it back there? Look. And that truck's got a load on it. It's got fucking concrete blocks on it. I don't know. I think I got this truck off of this map. This fucking truck is a fucking beast, dude. Oh no. Oh. I was scared of flipping right there. Well, I might have to leave here in a second to go get my daughter.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna just leave my game on, Chris.
Alright. You gonna be right back?
Yeah. Right after I pick her up.
Shit. How long is it gonna take the drive?
Probably like 20 minutes right after I leave. Like 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back. Apparently.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, gotta get cigarettes, gotta get some soda.
I don't smoke cigarettes anymore.
Oh, no shit.
I haven't smoked cigarettes. It's been a year.
Damn, I didn't know
since
that.
I have a cigarette. It's going on 6 years since I smoked weed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been about, I don't know, a week, maybe two since weed, but I usually do the carts. I don't do like regular herb anymore. I don't like the taste no more. Makes me sick.
I quit smoking. I quit smoking before Charlie Kirk even got shot.
Damn.
So I referenced it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I think it was a
Yeah,
month.
It's been a minute.
Month
Been
before.
February. I think he got shot in February. Yeah, he got shot in February. So it's still in the engineering
9/10. 9/10 is when he got shot.
Last year?
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't been that long.
Yes, it has.
Has it?
He got shot 9/10. 9/11, the day before 9/11.
Yeah, that's right.
And I quit smoking before he got shot. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say about a year.
Yeah. I found out more about that shit, so I took some video ahead of it and I looked it over, and you know, based on the video where the sound was coming from, it wasn't coming from anywhere but the stage, that pop noise.
I don't know what to think. I'm 50-50 on that whole situation.
And there's other nations and their leaders talking about how it wasn't a gunshot that took him out.
Mm-hmm.
Said it was an explosive device. And he
Israel.
had two microphones. Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's what the other two nations are saying. And there is a news station from one of these other nations where it is illegal to post anything that's fake news. Completely illegal. Like if you post something that's not true, they'll literally come and knock on your door. Type shit.
I think it should be like that for everything.
Yeah, they're trying to do that here, but they remodernized the Smith-Mundt Act in 2012 under the Obama's administration. Now, it wasn't Obama that did that. He had signed off on it because, you know, he was a puppet for that administration. So I can't blame Obama. Obama tried to do good things. You know, and a lot of the bills. A lot of the bills that he was trying to push,
did some alright shit,
the middle class. 200 bills they refused to allow him to push through because of his own party was racist and biased against him.
He did some shit, but
yeah, but all the shit he tried to push and they basically pushed back on him and said no. Trump ended up getting some of that shit passed. So
he's the fucking reason why all this heavy race shit started all over again was in Obama. That shit was dead for years, motherfucker, and it started back up because of that piece of shit.
Well, it wasn't his fault. It was his administration allowed him to run.
Hey, he's the king of his administration. He allowed it to happen. That's his fucking fault.
Right, but he didn't know about the politics like Trump's first time. He didn't know about politics that much. He didn't know how to run the shit. But now he knew that he can pick his own people and then he can swap people out and get rid of certain individuals. That's what Trump did this second time.
But
He
I'm
didn't
gonna
know he
leave
could do
this.
that the first time.
I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna leave this shit on. I'm gonna go get my daughter real quick.
All right. See you when you get back.
Hey, Chris, if you get your shit delivered, my truck's loaded right here with the other shit. So
Okay.
I'm in that map on that
All right.
side.
All right.
All right.
Stop getting stuck. There we go. Power through, baby. Power through. Oh, yeah. From him? From Gotcha. Shit, I figured this should be done by now. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. This map is getting crazy. I'm gonna have to circle back on this shit. I have to go up this hill, go straight, and then take a right. Circle back down the hill. Which is really dumb to do all this extra movement, but I cannot get through this crap. I mean, I can with this truck. It's just gonna take too long, and I'm already irritated because I tried with the other truck, and it's been almost an hour sticking with that truck. And now I'm gonna have to dick with this one. Kenworth, the big one, biggest one in the game. Like, I am literally tugging away at this tree, and it will not pull me up. I don't know what's going on. It's like it wants to pull me into the ground. This is why I wish we could use our winches and attach to the top of trees instead of to the base of a tree, or even the middle of a tree would be fine. Yeah, and you can like the PS5 games will have to be put back on console storage. But if you ever go out and get a bigger internal hard drive, because there is a second slot, and it's just underneath the I think it's the top cover behind the fan module. So behind the fan module, you go to the top cover. There's this little plate there. You'll take a screw out and pull it off, and you can put a bigger internal, which is just a secondary internal. But there's there are specific brands for it that work just fine. I got a Samsung, I think it's a 990, and it's a solid state drive, and I want to say I got like a terabyte, maybe 2 terabytes. I don't remember. I have to look. But I spent $130 on it when it was on sale. Yeah, and there was another brand, Westinghouse. I think it's called Westinghouse, but they have one designed for the PlayStation. It's just as good. I mean, it's fast, and you can get that one up to, I believe, 8 terabytes. But yeah, but it's expensive. At 8 terabytes, it's like $400. But you could go out. you could go out and get like a 2 terabyte for 160, almost $200 around that. If you want to spend the money on that shit, but that's up to you. But yeah. See, but the one I got, it because I got it on sale through Best Buy, it was cheap, but it has really good writing speed and it also has really good reading speed, so it can read directly off that drive very quickly. Yeah. So there's like no lag whatsoever. Because if you go out and get like a really cheap one, it'll it'll have issues and it'll be slow to load and all that shit. Yeah, I got the Samsung SSD. It's a solid state drive. It's 990 Pro and it's got a built-in heatsink. It's 2 terabyte. That's not too bad. But man, I got that shit like because I bought the PlayStation. I think I bought it. Uh, Fuck, I don't even know how long I've had this for. It's been at least 4 years. I've had this for 4 years, I think. And then I ended up buying the solid state drive probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 months later. And I still got my PS4 Pro, and I had an external for my Pro, and I was using a 4 terabyte external for it. So I unplugged it and took all my games, plugged into my PS5, and I could just run them off of that. But when I got this 2 terabyte, I transferred everything I could, deleted games I don't really play, and then I gave my father that external drive, which I probably should have kept because I got a deal on that drive. I only paid $50 for it at Walmart. Man, that was cheap. Hell yeah. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see my laptop. I think a 500 gig drive. I think I could actually pull that one out and put it in the PS5. I don't think it's that fast though. But the reason I got the Samsung 990 Pro with the heatsink is I can take that out of the PS5 and I can put it in my laptop if I wanted to. Man, getting hungry. Oh, got some of these Nutri-Grain bars. Time is damn, it's almost 8 o'clock. I could go next door and grab some. This fucking drive I got in here, I only have 280 gigabytes of free space out of the 2 terabytes. I almost got that thing filled up. Mm. Yeah, it's not hard to play some poker. I used to play this shit a long time ago. We used to play for like quarters back in high school and shit. A little group we'd do it in. They're like, "Oh, you guys can't be gambling." It's like it's just quarters. Who cares? That's still gambling. Oh well. It's not like we're losing fucking thousands of dollars or some shit. Yeah. Yeah, that cafeteria was crazy. I stayed out of that fucking place. At least until my senior year. And I remember one kid, he was running his mouth to one of the guys on the football team. Well, the guy on the football team, this motherfucker, he was big, like tall. He was like probably 6'5", 6'6", and he weighed about 300 pounds, and he was just a big dude. But he was one of the linebackers on the football team too. And he was a white guy. Some black guy was talking. I guess he ran his mouth to him or some shit. And he got up in the white dude's face, and he was looking up at the white dude, talking shit to him. This white guy's name was Jordan. He grabbed the dude up and picked him up, like all the way up over his fucking head, and just slammed him on the cafeteria table. And when he did that, the black dude, all of his buddies and shit, just took off running. It was fucking wild. They did not back him up. They're like, nope, you fucked with the wrong guy. We ain't helping you. Oh shit. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it was kind of the same. Just boom. You hear this loud ass bang and everybody starts running. Yeah, this shit's crazy. Oh shit. I know we had a cop in school here, but I don't know if he ever got hit or not, but he did intervene into it. But I had walked out of the cafeteria at that time. I was like, fuck this, I'm out of here. I knew who the white guy was. I knew he was a linebacker on the football team. He was also one of my brother's friends. And my brother told me how they became friends. Because I guess he started trying to pick on my brother. My brother was like, I don't give a fuck how big you think you are. He said, I will break your fucking jaw. He said, I don't care how bad you hurt me. He said, I will bust your shit. End of story. And, my brother, he's only got one eye. And he's like, if you hit me, that's attempted murder. You're going to prison. Your career will be gone. You will be fucked. He said, and I don't give a shit if I do die. He said, I'll beat your fucking ass before I do. And my brother had a reputation before that shit. And everybody kind of knew him. Everybody knew not to fuck with him because he's crazy. And I didn't know, like, I know my brother's crazy and I know he can fight really well. He wanted to go to MMA, but they were like, no, we can't have you in MMA because you have this problem, blah, 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 blah. Got prosthetic eye and shit. And so, but he took karate as a kid and he got into MMA when he was in his teenage years. And he was a fighter. I've seen him pick dudes up that are fucking got a foot on him. Just pick him up and slam him against a locker. Because one of the dudes was, I guess, behind my brother's back, he was running his mouth. And I had the dude in my next class, and the shit happened in the hallway in high school. I was following my brother around. He's like, yeah. I was like, what up, bro? What you doing? He's like, shit, I'm looking for somebody. He said, shit, you got my back, right? I was like, yeah, I got your back. And he had some of his buddies with him too. My brother did. I was like, who we going to fuck up? They looked at me like, oh, fuck, we got James's brother. This is going to be great. 'Cause, I was on steroids at the time for my lungs, but I was abusing them. So I was pretty big too. I was fucking built. Um, so I went rolling with him, and I seen the kid he was looking for. He's like, yeah, I'm looking for this Chris dude, this Chris Marfell. And I was like, oh, I know who he is. He's like, you do? I was like, yeah, I know where his locker is. So I told him. I was like, you know where my locker is? He's like, yeah, I know where your locker is. I said, it's right behind. It's on the opposite side of the hall, down a row. He's like, all right, bet. So we started walking towards that area, and this Chris guy, he had a couple of his buddies next to him. Well, they seen my brother and they fucking ran. Literally, they sprinted out of there. My brother snatched him up by his shirt and picked him up and slammed him against the lockers. And then everybody was like, damn. And his friends like were like they kind of stood around the lockers in like a half moon. And one of the teachers came out and goes, what's going on? I said, just a little confrontation, no big deal. He's like, well, you guys need to get to your next class. And one of my brother's buddies, he was like, "Well, you need to mind your business." Yeah. My brother's like, "I heard you were talking shit. You quit running your fucking mouth, or I'll beat your ass, bitch." He's like, "No, no, man, I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't doing none of that shit." He's like, "Somebody made that shit up." And I think I know who made that shit up too. But I had that kid in my next class. He's like, "Man, I almost got my ass beat." He was talking to some of the other kids in our classroom about it. I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with him. He's crazy." He's like, "Oh yeah, you were there, weren't you?" I said, "Yeah, I seen the whole thing." I said, "You know who that was, right?" He's like, "No, but he's fucking crazy. I know it's one. He goes by One Eye." I was like, "Yeah, that's my brother." He's like, "Oh fuck, I'm sorry, man." I said, "I don't know what you did to piss him off, but I suggest you don't do that again." He's like, "Your brother's crazy." I was like, "Yeah, man, he's bipolar as fuck. You don't want to fuck with him. He can be nice to you 1 second, but the next second he could just snap and just snatch you up and throw you to the ground and start beating your ass." Psychotic. He don't like to, but that's not his fault. He just does. I think that's the brakes. Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, he's manic. There's different stages of bipolarism. There's depressive, which I have, but I don't let it really try to run me. You know what I mean? And then there's manic, and I can become manic. I'm like borderline, but it takes a lot to push me to that point. But my brother, it don't take much. It don't take much at all. Yeah, he'll fucking. It's almost like schizophrenia, but they tested him for it. They tested him at Bridgeway, which is like a mental health department here, and they said he wasn't schizophrenic at all. But they said I am. I have symptoms, and I had pretty bad symptoms as a kid. I mean, they say it's symptoms of schizophrenic, but I think it's because I was seeing things that we're not supposed to see, you know, like ghosts and demons and shit. Like I believe in that shit, but at the same time, my whole family does. And my mom, she took us in to get us evaluated to see what was wrong with us, and she didn't take us back because they wanted to put a label on us and put us on all this fucking medication bullshit. And she's like, "No, fuck that." She's like, they wanted to put us on lithium dioxide for our bipolarity issues. And she's like, "No, that shit killed my brother." He said, "I'm not putting you guys on that." Right, right. It's like, "Oh, that's fake," type shit. Oh, fuck. Damn. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. that float around. Right. Security. Yep. Someone's energy, spirit energy, soul energy. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. No, you could try and talk to him, get a voice recorder and do an EVP session. Get a really good microphone. And when you play it back, like turn the microphone up full blast on record, and when you play it back, play it through some big speakers so you can hear every detail. Yeah, right, right, right. Yeah, I grew up in a haunted house. My sister played with a fucking Ouija board. That didn't make it any better. That she allowed something access to our domain in that house, and it was a demon of some sort. But from the story she had told my mother, when she opened up the portal and allowed it to come through, she didn't close the portal and she never sent it back. So it remained. Even long after we moved out, it still remained. Yeah. So the I think they knocked it down. I'm not sure if it's still there. But growing up in that house, we used to hear footsteps like 11:45 at night.
Alexa, living room light on.
And we asked our grandma,
What
you
up?
know,
What up?
shit. We asked our grandma what it could be, and she said, "Oh, that's just my grandpa. He walks around and checks on the kids even to this day, even though he's been gone for like probably 20 years. He still walks through the house at the same time every night." And then
What
what
up?
up? And all the demon play that was going on was pretty fucking wild too.
I'm gonna try this again and see what happens.
'Cause I've seen one of the demons myself, and that shit freaked me out. I did not. I didn't go to bed that night. I thought it was my sister messing with me with a mask on until I heard the front door of the house open up, and then she comes walking up the stairs. Didn't know it was her until she come walking down the hallway. Then I seen it was her, and I was like, something else was just standing in your room looking at me.
Been there. Oh, I've been there. Always knows what I've been through. Been there.
Yeah. I grew up in a haunted house. My shit played with my sister played with a Ouija board and opened up a portal. Never closed it. And then my mom took the Ouija board and threw it in a barrel on fire. You're not supposed to burn Ouija boards. It says right on the box, do not burn.
No, any doors you open when you burn stays open.
Yeah. Like I was telling him, it stayed there even after we moved out. And there were some
I've got a little
incidences
girl
there.
that lives in my house.
There's some instances that happened when we moved, and our grandmother's brother's son got the place. He went and remodeled some of it, and he remodeled the entire upstairs, where we played, where my sister played with the Ouija board. Well, the tenants up there wake up the next day with their hair chopped off.
Oh god.
They didn't own a pair of scissors because they weren't white. They had shears, but someone had cut their hair off with scissors because the way the cut had happened, their hair was laying right next to them, and you could pick up the hair and look at it, and it was cut.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. I'm like,
My
well,
little
glad I
girl
don't
don't
live there
irritate
anymore.
me. You don't bother me. She's actually, I know there's no good spirits, but she lets me be and I let her be.
Oh yeah.
Give me a invite, boss.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I have to
Wait, you ready to
restart
go?
their server.
Oh, well, we're starting to see me.
I'm driving in that.
Yeah, I gotta wait till it saves.
Yeah. Go into the garage and come back out.
Well, I'm dropping off this load in it right now. I don't know if it'll make my truck disappear for sure, but I don't know if it'll make the load disappear.
Yeah, the load is just not if you drop a load off and wait till it saves like that.
Right. And that's gonna take a minute because I just got into the area where I got to
No,
deliver.
it's gonna make his load disappear if I cut the lobby down. No matter what, it's gonna throw his truck in his garage.
Yeah, like it did mine. It's screwed.
Yeah.
I've screwed up 2 loads already.
Yeah.
The download? Dude, I was only gone for like 20 minutes. Well, that's way closer.
How you doing, my? Not that good, but I'm here. Yeah. I was able to do a thing alive for a little day. Made some corn. Oh, have you?
It ain't nothing for you. Let's go, Kiko.
Well, come in and say howdy to me one day, bub. Oh,
The
okay.
video.
Yeah, the video. The lives are way much better, man. I get really into the music on the lives because I've always got talented singers in my lives. So I have to really do my music. Just recording myself, I need to start doing it that way too.
That's why I use a karaoke app.
I've got YouTube and karaoke out, folks.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I've been using something to where I can record and, clip it and all that shit.
Yeah.
That Star Maker app. That's pretty good.
So you
And
say?
there. I do, but I don't do it publicly.
Come on.
Fuck that. I'm good.
I love doing it publicly, man. I love putting smiles on people's faces with my music.
I don't like being embarrassed that bad. I don't like
I don't
embarrassing
get it.
myself, I should
I
say.
don't get embarrassed no more.
I didn't give a fuck either.
And if I'm drunk,
I couldn't
yeah,
do
I
it
won't
on the
care,
stage though.
but I don't really drink.
Everybody tried to get me to go to the stage tonight and do some karaoke, man. I'm not able right now.
Yeah. Damn, I got this bridge figured out. What do we need for this bridge?
I thought you had all bridges open, or you on the other side of the map?
Well, I ain't never been to that side, Chris.
Yeah.
Yet. I'm on my way though.
Yeah, that means I'm gonna have to
I
drive
don't
all the way
know,
around the
man.
map just to deliver up this hill across the bridge.
I might have to leave here in a fucking minute anyway to take my son to work. So,
Oh, yeah.
and then I gotta go pick up my old lady right after that.
I'm gonna go make me something to eat real fast, and I'll be back on here in a little bit. My Chevy's all done down. Yeah.
No, yeah.
You get back.
Yeah, we're gonna help Chevy when he gets home. He wants that big Kent work.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I'll do my best to get back home, fellas. Like I said, I'm in a lot of pain. But I'll do my best to come right back.
All right.
Now, I'm not going to bed. I'm hurting too bad. Just sleeping. I might go lay in a hot bathtub.
Oh, yeah.
He can go stroke his dick.
Hey, man. Come on, do it. Come on, Heisman. Take Ben's word in my bag for me. I'll try to see y'all back here in a little bit.
All right.
All right. Well, shit. If you can get a trailer with a crane truck and a trailer, pull the trailer behind you, I'm gonna unload my truck and put it on the trailer.
I have a
and let it
crane.
sit there.
But I don't have a trailer.
The crane would work too. You can just set it on the ground and it won't reset. As long as you don't accidentally delete it, we'll be fine. Or I can find a hill to flip this truck over on, and then you gotta pick this shit up from down the hill.
So, I don't know. We'll help you get a different truck. I don't know.
That's a good question.
A lot of the trucks you can get from maps. You just gotta find out what maps it is. Was he trying to get it?
Nope, he's
Huh?
scared of it. It jumped and he got his little leg off. He's very intrigued. He didn't like run or something. It jumped and he got his off.
Hey, if you can't, you can't, man. Ain't no biggie. I mean, it is. You gotta get the map, motherfucker, right now. Huh? I was just fucking with you, though. Hey, boo-boo, I won't touch your dingleberries tonight. I need this map.
What's
I
that?
ain't getting them and shit. Yeah, you're gonna have to add tax now.
Yeah.
You the one that went and looked.
I don't know. I don't remember. Taxes.
Hey, it's the British Columbia map, Chris said.
Don't quote me on that. I want to go double check.
It does jump and you get right here. It about jumps and you about jumped out of his skin. You got that. He spotted it before I realized what he was doing. He seen it out of the corner of his eye. What? He didn't go near it again. No, he was done. It moves like that.
That's crazy.
He's over it. That was it. That was it. That was it.
Well, he wasn't moving. He's like super far away from the total wall. But wants to look at it.
A map for Snow Runner.
So he can hang with the big boys. Yeah.
I wish I was a bodybuilder.
I wish I had a small dick. I don't use it, so, you know.
That was pretty funny. I really don't wish I was a bodybuilder.
Yeah, I don't either. They're fucking weak. Most of them are weak anyway.
What? What game's $129?
No. Snow Runner.
This game is
Yeah.
not $129.
I heard it was. Yeah, it's the anniversary. It comes with everything. I heard about that. I didn't know if it was true.
Be in shape. You want to be able to see your penis again?
I can see mine just fine. I still have a gut, but I don't. I wouldn't want to be a bodybuilder because the ones I know, I can outlift them any day. The thing is, they have better stamina and endurance. They do not have better strength than I do. I did powerlifting when I was doing steroids. So. Bodybuilding is a whole separate thing. Bodybuilding is just to look strong. It doesn't mean you are strong. And one of my coworkers, he found that out real quick because he looked strong. He's like, "Oh man, I'm stronger than you." I said, "No, you ain't." He's like, "Yeah, I am." And so we did tests of strength at work because he was the maintenance supervisor. And he's an older dude. He was like in his 50s, but he still looked like he was strong as fuck. But he wasn't. He couldn't even pick up some of the fork truck tires we had because they're so heavy.
Well, a lot of people
weighs
don't
like-
understand. That's where the saying say small package or dynamite comes in small packages.
Yeah.
You don't have to be fucking ripped to be strong.
No.
Dynamite comes
Like he's
in small packages.
he looks stronger than I do, and his arms are a little bit bigger than mine, but he can't lift as much as I can.
So what do you got going, Chris? You didn't fucking turn in nothing?
I can't get across the bridge, bro.
Oh. What do we need for the bridge?
Oh. Let me look at that real quick. Three metal rolls and 2 metal beams.
Jesus.
Yeah, too much. Or I can drive it right into the ocean and just, yeah. And
No,
it'll be alright
don't
after
do that.
It's only 3 bricks. You probably got infinite. But I can drive all the way around. I just don't know how long you're going to be on. That's why I was going to wait. Do it. But if you get in this area, there is warehouses with all kinds of metal here.
Well, I'm trying to fucking make it there. I'm also bringing 2 fucking trucks loaded with
Yeah.
the shit we need, so.
Yeah. But I'm just trying to get the shit to get delivered to get the garage unlocked. Oh wait, I have to go to the garage anyway. Hold on.
What?
Let me back up.
Want a chicken tender?
Yeah.
Sure.
I want a chicken dinner. I'll take 2.
That's alright.
Nope.
You can put it there. If he fucking touches it, I'll fuck him up. He's gotta learn. You better get off my shit.
Put some hot sauce on his lips.
He did. He walked up there and sniffed. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Man, where's the exit to this place? I need to drive around this motherfucker.
I'm coming up to the gas station.
Are you? Oh, fuck.
So I ain't
Oh,
that
did he?
far from the entrance. I mean, I'm not super close fucking either.
Damn, I wish there was a fuel station nearby.
Shit, I got fuel. I'm getting fuel right now.
I got extra fuel on my roof I haven't used yet, but I'm at 50 gallons right now. That's not terrible. I got a third of what I need, or what I can carry. Get the fuel and going in real quick. Tow you. You want the big toe or the little toe? Yeah, I hope this truck can make it up the hill. I mean, I got a couple telephone poles I can latch on. There's one. Yeah.
Which way do I gotta go? Straight. Straight takes me right in there. There's a warehouse says we can pick up something right there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of warehouses you can pick up metal from within this area to take it to that bridge to complete it. But that's not the delivery point. I thought the delivery point was right across the road. It's not. I have to circle around the map and go to hit the garage. Because these supplies are for the garage itself.
I know, but I might be able to get the. Might be able to
But
do
there's a
something. Get the bridge done.
man.
Get
Yeah.
your motherfucking ass back.
Bridge would be helpful to have that shit done. Then we got a landslide we gotta fix, and then after that we'll have closer access to the shit. Still gotta climb that fucking hill, cross that bridge, and come back up and over. Which means I have to cross this landslide just to fucking get over there. Yeah.
But
What's
taking
that?
you to work? Yeah. Yep.
About to eat these hands. Damn, and then we gotta fix this bullshit. What the fuck? There's too much shit we gotta fix, man.
Well, yeah. We ain't never been the fuck over here before.
I know, this shit sucks. There's gotta be another area I could have went down to fucking cross over. God damn. Oh, there's
Probably.
a fuel carrier. Gotta back up. There's a fuel carrier down here. And I may just drop these bricks with me and
Nah.
fly down the hill.
Go.
But yeah. If I go backwards down the hill, I shouldn't flip. But if I go forward, oh boy. Farley, what kind of alcohol are you getting? Here we
Don't know.
go. He don't know. Oh. Maybe Twirly's secretly an alcoholic. We just don't know it.
I doubt that.
Could be what the reason why he acts the way he does. I don't know. Party. I'm going downhill. Why will this thing not fucking roll? So you wish there was like 1 minute left? Yeah. You watching like YouTube or something? Watching when you watch something on the PlayStation, it'll actually slow the download progress really down. Slow it way down. Oh. I might have to take this bitch to the ice.
just take it to that. First, I need to go hit this fuel depot.
God dang.
Huh,
There's so much to do to get anywhere.
I know. I just unlocked a little bit more of it, but I need a scout trailer with a scout radar system. Or I need it to be a modded lobby. Then I can just pull out my big radar system that literally scans the entire map.
I don't know if I should just try to work on the fucking main bridge right here first.
Yeah, good.
Because I have metal rolls.
Yeah, it requires what, 2 or 3 metal rolls and
Mhm.
some beams. And then this landslide, I don't know what that requires. That's probably fucking something else. But
Brick
the landslide
farming.
would get you
There's
down
2
to the
bricks over
warehouse.
there.
See that warehouse? I don't know what's on that warehouse.
Metal rolls, small pipes, fuel, concrete slabs. At the one warehouse.
Yeah, that would get you the small pipes you need for the bridge if you do the landslide shit first. Landslide northeast. That's what we need right there. Oh no, that's not the bad one. Where's the other one? West. West one is what we need. Let's see. You need 2 metal beams. I think that's all you're going to need for that landslide next to us. And if you get the landslide next to us, you'll be able to access that warehouse to get all the shit you need for the bridge.
Well.
Yeah.
Here you go. Jake. Yeah.
Yeah, go left and right. If I take a left, I can hit the ocean, cross faster.
Big door right out of my rib. Oh my god. You're like a literal child. You know, mom used to complain that my foot used to always be in her rib. I don't know, dog. Foot rib.
because he's a big ass dog. Think he's a lap dog.
If you think
Oh, here's another bridge. Is it crossable? Fuck no. Oh, further down. I go further down. There's some ice I can cross. Yeah, that'll work right there. Down there. Down yonder.
Probably get metal beams back at the other side too. Might be able to get
Yeah.
everything we need in here, but just
There's a
getting
lot
to
of
it.
shit. Yeah, getting to it's gonna be a pain. Like I said, if you use what you have now, and you go open that gate, if you have, what do you have on you? Metal beams,
No.
metal rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that bridge you'll need 2 or 3 rolls and some beams. But if you
Yeah.
use 2 beams to do the landscape on landslide in the west, which is right next to the entrance of this place, then you can hit that warehouse and you'll get everything you need for everything else. Oh shit, I took
So I can
cross over this
get
bridge.
blocks here. So I need 1 roll, and I need 2 metal beams. Fuck. Well, I'm gonna have to leave.
What? Again, your daughter's home. Make her go pick her up.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you're supposed to go get your mom. I'm busy. I said so. I'm your father. Get your ass on it. I'm busy playing with my friends. Ain't gonna happen, is it?
Mm-mm.
Damn it. Tried.
I'll just leave it on mute my mic.
Alright. And then I'll try to get this delivered or unloaded somewhere so you'll have it.
My truck's up at the
Preferably delivered.
entrance with a crane, so you can just set it off somewhere and it'll stay there
Yeah.
if you was to leave. So I'll be back.
Damn it. Have to go around that. Around that. God damn, there's so much shit I have to drive around. It's like crazy. Like, shit ain't even fair how crazy it is. Guess I'm gonna go up this hill. Probably.
Oh yeah, that bridge is not safe. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I figured it out. I'll go around that way. Probably like 40 minutes, right? You still gotta take his old lady. Hmm. Yeah, this shouldn't take long. Those maps aren't I mean, there have become maybe like 2 gigs, but that's about it.
Holy shit, I made it.
Of course, I kind of wouldn't put my doubt against this truck. This fucking thing does it all. It climbs, it flips, but it never gets stuck. Never really gets stuck. Unless you drive in the ocean, then it definitely gets stuck. Something to do with what? Logger? Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've seen a lot of shit in that fucking house I grew up in. I've seen draconians in their house too. Yeah, reptilian people. Crazy. At first I thought I was like, I only seen part of it. And I thought I was the only one that saw it at first. But my brother drew the entire thing out of what he's seen because he showed my mom. And I waited for him to go in the kitchen and tell our mom. Because the room we had slept in was basically an adjacent room to a hallway. It was like within a hallway. There's like a room that drops down. So it's like a 9-inch, 8-inch step that drops off into the room, right? And that was my brother and I's bedroom. We had a bunk bed. We were little kids. And if we have to step up when we get in the hallway, and then we walk through the hallway. It's like a 15-foot hallway, and it's got a slight, like, it goes straight, and then it goes to a slight angle to the right, and then it goes straight another 10 feet, because it's like a 5-foot, and then it curves a little bit, but not by much. It's noticeable, but it's not that noticeable. And within that little hallway, within those first 5 feet before it curves, you look up on the ceiling, there's an attic door there, like an attic cutaway, And, but there's that, and once you get at the end of the hall, you turn right, and you walk, there's probably another wall there, and it's, I want to say maybe a foot and a half, maybe a foot thick wall, and it kind of hangs out a little bit on the right side of it from the kitchen. But you go around that hall and then make another right. So you take a right in the hall, take another right, and then you're in the kitchen. And my mom was sitting in there. So I waited for my brother to go in there, and he told my mom what he saw, and he drew it out for her. You know, the perfect image of what he saw. And he was really good at drawing as we were kids. Him and my sister both were. I was really bad at drawing. And then when he come back, I jumped down off my bunk bed. He come back, and then he turned around and went to the bathroom, which was at the opposite end of our room. There's like another 2 rooms attached to our room. there's my sister's bedroom, and then you go down a little bit, and then you basically hit like a section. And that section, straight ahead's the bathroom. Right is an older upstairs kitchen that we ended up converting into another bedroom for my brother, but my cousin was staying up there for a while. And you take a left, you go down the stairwell. My brother, he went straight. He went to the bathroom. And I jumped down off the bunk bed because I slept on the top bunk. With the bottom bunk, it kind of hangs out a little bit. You know, like if you look down from the top bunk, it hangs out a little bit. The bottom it's a little bit bigger because it turns into a futon. And so I jumped down and ran in the kitchen and told my mom what I saw. And I only saw the foot of this thing. But this shit was like something straight out of fucking Stargate. Like, no bullshit. It was like the only thing I saw, and I seen a lot, but not as much as my brother did. But he didn't see a couple details that I seen, and I definitely didn't see what he saw. So I seen something like the foot of a velociraptor, and it was glowing green, like toxic or glow in the dark green, like it was glowing. And the whole hall was kind of glowing. And this was in the middle of the night type shit. Well, he had seen the same thing, but he'd seen the full apparition of it. And when he seen it, it woke. He was like, "Oh shit!" And he woke me up when he first seen it. And that's why I was like glared out, you know, my blankets, because I always slept with my blankets over my head anyway, because I was scared of that place. And I peeped my head out and looked in the hall, and all I saw was his foot, and it was just like giant claw-looking fucking thing. And he drew it out, and it looked like a dinosaur we had learned about back in school. And I have a picture of it on my phone. I keep this because I tell people about this shit. Because in 4th grade, I got held back, and the teacher taught us about this dinosaur the first year I was in 4th grade. And the second year, she did not teach us about this specific dinosaur. I asked her why, and she told me that she was told to take it, that they're taking it out of the algorithm teaching. I could not seem to get my fucking albums. Oh no. Album. Some download, but and it was called like a Droidosaurus or something like that. It had this weird name to it. It was the coolest fucking dinosaur I ever thought, because it could shapeshift into a velociraptor form and a humanoid form. In the humanoid form, it's really strange looking. I can't send it to you. I'll have to add you on here. But all 3 of those delivered. Yeah, it looked more like what he drew was like the top right image of this picture. And he drew the version of it where it wasn't in its Velociraptor looking stage. Really strange. That's the big one. And wait, when I woke up, and he woke me up because he was shaking the bed and shit. Like, he was like, "Oh shit!" And he shook the bed and threw his blankets over his head. And he was shaking, like he was extremely shook up at what he just saw. So I looked up towards the hallway because I seen something glowing, and I, squinted my eyes because I wear glasses. I couldn't see. I can't see very well, but I can see that far clearly at the time still. I could still see 15 foot clear as day. Even when I squint, I could see like 30 feet clear as day. I just couldn't see real far away. So what I seen was its foot, and it walks up, but as it goes to walk up into like the middle of nothing, I see these triangular shaped steps, like teleport, and one copies itself and it flies down, and another one copies itself and it comes down. They both come down at like 45-degree angles. And there's about 4 of these steps that were basically copied from one's original step, but the one that comes down, it copies itself, and the other one comes down from it, and then it copies itself, and comes down again. And to this day, we don't know what it was. I think it was that creature in that picture, a dinosaur or whatever. But we tried to go in the attic after that, like a couple years later. There was no entry to that attic. It was like something was placed on top of it to keep the door down. We had 2 grown adults on a ladder trying to push up against it. Couldn't open it. Yeah. But that house was extremely active when it comes to like spirits and shit. Because when before my sister played with this Ouija board, my mom's friend, she brought her kids over. They were our age, and we consider our mom's friend our aunt. Her name's Connie. Connie has 2 kids, Brooke, Randy. Randy's the older one. Well, he's about my brother's age. Brooke is probably like my age. Randy had, they stayed in the living room, and where the hallway and the curve and the corner meets the kitchen. It's just you take a right, you're in the kitchen. Well, from the hallway, you take a right, and then you look left, and there's a doorway to the left, and there's a stairwell on the right. And it's basically across from the hallway and the kitchen. There's the doorway, which goes into the living room, and the stairwells, which goes down to the front of the house. In the living room, they'd come over and stay the night in the living room. And one of the couches we had on the front of the house, on the second floor where we lived, it was basically, the back of the couch was up against the front of the wall of the house. And they slept on the couch. I think their mom slept on the couch. And my cousin, he woke me up. But from where they had slept, you can see, if you look into the hall, into that little 4-way hallway, which was like a small little area, you can see into the kitchen doorway, and you could see the kitchen table, and you could see a couple of the cabinets and the sink. Well, my cousin Randy, he come woke me up. You know, he woke me up, and at this time, my brother had moved to the back kitchen upstairs, which was turned into a bedroom for him. Well, originally it was my cousin's, but my other cousin. But he moved out, and my brother moved back in there. He wanted his own room. So he got his own room. My cousin woke me up and was like, "Hey man, something's going on in your kitchen." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Oh, you won't believe me. You're not gonna believe me. You're not gonna believe me." I was like, "Okay." So he grabs me by the middle of my shirt. He's like, "Come on, come on, come on." He pulls me with him. So I go with him. I was like, "Let me grab my glasses." I grabbed my glasses because I had them on my dresser next to my bed. I grabbed them on, and we go in there, and we lean up against that hallway, little narrow spot where you go into the kitchen. He's got his back up against it, and he pushes me up against it next to him. And then he peeks his head into the kitchen, and he grabs my shirt and puts his hand on the back of my head and swings me around to see into the kitchen. And he does that. He looks over at me and grabs me and does that. And he puts his head in at the same time. And he's like, "Look at the glass." And there's this glass floating above the kitchen table. And it just touches the table. Just sits down. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Dude, your cabinets have been opening up. And shit has been floating out." He said, "I went in the kitchen and put the shit back, and then another cabinet opened. So I ran out of the kitchen to get you." I was like, "Okay, let's go wake my brother up." Because by this time, my mom and my stepdad, they were out. They went and stayed the night at another friend's house while basically my mom's best friend, kind of like my aunt, babysat us all. And we went to go grab my brother and wake him up. We were not gone for 2 minutes, getting him up and bringing him with us into the kitchen. All the cabinets in the kitchen on the left and right sides of the sink were completely open. That's where we had all the dishes at, normally. But every single one of them was stacked on the kitchen table within 2 minutes. There was only the one glass that I seen drop to the table. That was it. There was no other dish on the table. So within 2 minutes that we went and grabbed my brother, come back to the kitchen, every single dish was perfectly set on the table, stacked upon another. My aunt, or my mom's best friend Connie, she's sitting in the kitchen in the position to where she can look directly into it, watching the entire time. And she said she watched everything float out of those cabinets and land on that table. So, yeah, there was a lot of activity in that house. And that was in the middle of the day. I don't think the spirits liked my aunt that much, because that never happened again, as far as that instant goes. But yeah, it was fucking wild. But the alien, the dinosaur-looking alien thing, my brother says he doesn't remember drawing it. He doesn't remember seeing it to this day. My mom remembers looking at the drawing, but I'm the only one that really remembers everything that happened that day. Yeah, I think it messed with him psychologically. There's a lot of events that happened to both him and I together that caused a lot of psychological problems. Like we'd stayed in the living room one night because my mom had just did a seance in the house after she burned this Ouija board because there was literally you could hear something running around in my sister's room and she wasn't even home, and like everybody in the house could hear it, whatever it was. So my mom had closed the doorway, the step that drops down into my and my brother's old room. We had a door there too. We always like left it open and put like one of those little eye hooks and hinges and shit to keep it open. But we ended up closing it for the night. And when we did that, somebody would knock on it, but yet there was nobody ever on the other side of that door. So we slept in the living room, my brother and I. We took our sleeping bags and went in there. And in the middle of the night, he wakes me up. And we used to have like this rope light that would hang up in the small little hallway. That way, anybody comes in the doorway of the living room, we could see who it was. My mom did that because we used to sneak out of bed and go to the kitchen and grab food and shit. Piss her off. So she put that rope light in so she could see us. Well, when we went to bed, when we went to lay down, we said goodnight to my stepdad. And we could see his face clear as day because of that light that was on. My brother woke me up. It was probably midnight, 1 a.m. He woke me up and I looked over and I was like, what? And he put his hand over my mouth and he's like, be quiet, look in the hallway. So I did, and there's this big like shadow figure there, and it was probably a little bit taller than my stepdad. And it walked into the living room. There's no lights on in the living room at the time. It was just enough light from the rope light. But when I looked towards my brother, I couldn't see him because of how dark it was in there. I knew he was there though. So the shadow had stepped into the living room and walked over towards him. And I basically covered up my head. And as this shadow comes into the hallway, or comes into the living room, I look over at the hallway and I see another one. And it's standing there, not the exact same spot. It's like it was behind the first one. And it walks in towards me. So I covered up my head completely. And my brother's whispering to me. He's like, whatever just came in here, sat on my chest. It's hard to breathe. And the next thing I know, he's trying to talk to me, and his voice just slowly fades away. And he gets dragged down the flight of stairs in a sleeping bag. And I only know that because I heard him like plonk. His head must have bounced off the first step getting dragged down. And as soon as I heard that, whatever the second shadow that came in must have grabbed my sleeping bag because I started getting dragged down the stairs too. When I tell you I've never felt that much fear in my life, I had blacked out from it. Don't remember how I got downstairs in my grandma's living room type shit. But I woke up there about 3 hours later. Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like looking around, and grandma, she comes in there. She had the kitchen light on. She was drinking coffee early in the morning. She's like, why are you guys down here? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, your brother just woke up and he went back upstairs. I said, I don't know how we got down here. We were sleeping upstairs. And then I realized we were dragged down steps. I said, something drug us down here. And she's like, are you guys playing games or what? I was like, no, something drug us down here. And my brother, he said he doesn't remember that either. So I think he tries to forget that shit. But I remember it as if it happened yesterday. that's why I don't fuck with like Ouija boards or tarot cards. Because my grandma, she used to fuck with tarot cards all the time. She used to do psychic readings and shit for people. And that may be why that house had so much activity. That shit was fucking crazy. Like, my biggest fear, because I know exactly where that house is I still live in the same town. That house is in the middle of town. And my biggest fear is if it gets knocked down. I want it to get knocked down, but I know whatever's still in there is going to find something that it knows. You know, like me or my brother or my sister or my mom or somebody, you know. But when we left there, I feel as if something followed us. But I remember being possessed a couple of times, and not in like a really terrible way. Like, I never, I don't have this issue anymore, and I've only had it happen twice. Sleepwalking. Yeah. Like, pitch black, dark house, sleepwalking in the house, waking up in the middle of the night in the kitchen with the fridge wide open, glass of milk in my hand. I'm like, what the fuck? I wanted a glass of milk before I went to bed. And my mom told me no, so I went back to bed. I don't remember how I got in the kitchen. I remember I fell asleep, and the next thing I know, I woke up to cold milk going down the back of my throat. And I thought it was a dream the entire time. Like, we had a dog chained up in the kitchen on the doorway. And he was like 10 months old to a year old. He was 5 foot tall on his hind legs. Big dog. He was half boxer and half mastiff, which mastiffs are fucking huge. They're as big as a Saint Bernard. I don't know how I stepped over him without making him move while I was sleepwalking. But when I woke up, like the feeling of something cold going down my throat, like the fridge was open and the light was basically aiming at him, and I looked at him and he opened his eyes and looked at me and barked. And I was like, whoosh. I was like, it's okay, it's just me. And he freaked out because there's no way I could have got past him. Like, this fucking dog will wake up to the sound of the sink being turned on. How did he not hear me walk in there? I don't understand. Hmm? Where's the maps? Oh. Oh yeah. So, oh, when you start your game, go hit your touchpad. Hit your touchpad when you go into your game. Yeah. And then you should see at the bottom, it should say local or global map. You go to global, and then at the top, use your R1 and L1, switch maps. Mm. Beer must have hit a little too hard. You cannot connect other players to this cross-play connection. Ah, I put it on private. Too big. Put this party on private. So yeah, when you're in the game, you hit options, and you can manage party if you opened it up to allowing other players to join you or whatever. Or if it's private, you can just invite your friends and shit. Then you'll have content library and codex. Codex will basically teach you the game. You've played this before, haven't you? Okay. Damn. I've been cheating, so I understand. Like I'm maxed out at level, but with the mod shit, there was these vans you're able to buy for like 5 grand. You're able to put them in your garage, and then you can turn around and sell them for like, I don't know, I think it was like 500,000 or some shit. So I made a bunch of money doing that. I'd buy one, sell it, and then I'd buy like 50 and then sell those. So I got $101 million back. Yeah, cheating. He wants and whatever mods and all that shit. But he's like, oh, that ruins the game. He's not wrong. It will ruin the game. But at the same time, it doesn't make the game easier to play. So it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't really ruin it. Well, brother.
Some people don't have to work. Shit, I'm up every night. I literally sleep 4.5 hours every night.
What's up? Hmm. Oh shit.
How you doing, Miss Tatted?
Wasn't it just last year?
Oh shit. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, that was probably Call of Duty Aaron.
Everybody busy?
Yeah. Too Big will be back in a bit. He had to go drop his old lady up.
Oh yeah. It's about that time.
So cool. Like, I expected it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to get back. Chevy was in here because he was trying to do his game stuff.
You have this weird shit out on 34, like out here on
I
34,
think he
you
got
go
kicked.
around like going towards Walmart.
I don't know. Yeah, he was having that issue earlier too.
You're out back with the green lunchbox and a black bag always next to him. There's a tiny man out there today.
My brother's keeping an eye on the human traffickers.
Oh.
Yeah, he's into that shit. He's watching them, keeping an eye on them, see what they're doing. Me, I'd just shoot him if it was me. Fuck it. We don't need that shit around here. You know, ever since they put this meat plant here, there's been a lot of weird shit going on. But I'm just saying.
Where do you live again?
I live in the middle of Illinois. I live in a town called
shit.
Galesburg. Yeah. Not a very big town. It used to be an industrial town, but the biggest corporation we had was Maytag, and they left. They went down and moved down to Mexico. We were their headquarters.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Here, girl, get your fry.
Yes. I gotta pull up maps here because I want to see this train he's talking about. I need to look at the satellite view. There's satellite. Should be about Walmart. That should be right there. 34. He said we can see it from Walmart. That's 74. So that's not the right highway. He don't know what he's talking about. Maybe it's behind Walmart. There it is, right there. Train tracks are right there. That's the one he's talking about. There's something weird going on over there. Strange.
I'm getting my straw though. Oh, there it is. So we've been at the pool for the last couple hours with the kids trying to get them tired since my cousin had to work. So just took them out there for a little bit.
Huh.
Kind of funny how broke Galesburg now all of a sudden booming with all this money, you know.
Yes, baby.
They have Fridays, EGI Fridays, they got all Chipotle, all the big name brand people kind of makes you wonder what's really going on around them. Epstein's already been here. Now it's what, Hollywood? East and West? Midwest?
No, it's the Jewish synagogues. They're trying to expand their corporate empire and continuously slaughter children and chop them up and put them in our food.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah, that's because it's a real thing. What is this train you're talking about? That's weird looking. Why would they blur these trains out? That's strange. Brother was not lying. Some weird shit going on. Like, that looks clear as day right there. That's just regular shit. See what vehicles look like. What is this?
Here.
Blocker near? What the fuck is that? Save that project.
You gotta be careful coming out here and working at my job. This place will kill you.
Yeah, then they'll chop you up and put you in the meat sticks.
No, you'll be going back there and he didn't do a job, and the last day back there it was for Karen. She's no longer with us.
What the hell happened to Karen?
Fell in the RTE room, cracked her head on the fucking metal machine. They had to go in and open her head up, and she's older. They was trying to take care of her husband that had cancer, and she was the only one helping or doing anything. And yeah, they put her in the RTE room, and she tried telling them that she can't do that job because she's too old. And they're like, well, you have to do it. It's part of the job. Yeah. Yeah, our company killed her. And they didn't do shit for her, shit for her husband, didn't send them flowers, no nothing. Yeah, it's a real shit place to work for.
Yeah, I think that's what Derby's trying to do to me. Fucking.
I wouldn't waste my breath on this dirty fucking rock record in front of me. Big River will be hiring temps here pretty soon. Good work, Bill.
Alright, I'll get clean by then, no problem.
We got it clean. Got it just those tests.
Yeah, the hazmat tests and all those other safety tests.
Yep. Sounds like alchemy training. Oh yeah. Shit,
Alchemy.
time to get down to tests, you'll be a scientist, doctor. Don't know how to get to the moon. Shit. But doesn't matter what you do, you still have to do it. I'm a trucker, so I don't even have to get into flying spaces or have to do any of that. But I gotta take those tests.
Yeah, maybe after I get done taking those tests, I'll be an engineer.
It's funny because we take all these tests, and guess what? They're not technically anything that you're going to be doing. You're going to be learning shit that you ain't doing.
Exactly, because the man that invented college did not go to college.
Well, hell, I didn't know. I just did college courses.
Yeah, so did I. But those courses, when you get your college transcript, they can give you opportunities for better paying positions at certain companies.
Okay. Yeah, they pick and choose. It's called favoritism. And it works. That's what they do.
Well, I was not their favorite. They didn't even want to interview me for that engineering position that I got in the first place.
No, I know. That's because we're used like a puppet.
Yeah, but I did my engineering job very well, and not only did I do it well, I did extra shit on top of that just so they can terminate my position. So I told them now I'm not doing anything extra in fear of losing my position.
Shit, they kept moving me from line to line today because two educated fucking people with a fucking diploma and a degree can't keep up on the line, so I had to go over there and nail her ass out.
Oh, yeah, I read that. Fuck. I know what that feels like. I was on 5 different lines every day just to keep them up in rate or get them up in rate because everybody was negative.
That 12 sticks that come out at a time, that index, well, you got to put 8 feet at the box. So somebody's grabbing 12 and somebody's grabbing 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Here.
You sticks.
No.
basically, the bitch that was on the line did just simple math, grab a full index and then 6 out of the next index. Here's your 18 per box. She couldn't figure that out, so I had to go over there and show her how to do it. See,
I'll be right back.
Alright. Really, Shelly? Really? The voice? You really came in with the voice? I guess nobody did. So I'm just hearing stuff. Go back to watching the damn video real quick. Yeah, whenever I got kicked out, I was like, I guess I'll go ahead and walk over here. I don't know. It's been kicking me out the last couple days. That's why I really ain't been playing like that. I'm trying to get it done now, but I just got kicked out of the game. So I'm about to try to go back in. Let me look at this challenge again. Did I at least get that done? Yep, I did. So I only got 2 things to do. Is repairs and support revives. Okay. That means I gotta be support.
Honey, I'm home. Hi, boo boos.
I actually came out of the earlier than normal because I was hungry. Welcome
Chevy,
back.
did you mix my sexy body?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah, girl, hold on.
Do you like fat guys with small dicks? You don't even know the story behind that.
Chevy, I was like, Chevy gonna answer that? I hope he doesn't answer that. Don't answer that, Chevy.
No.
Don't.
He knows, though. He knows the story behind it.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
Is it another twirly story
Uh-huh.
with the fucking steroids?
What? What'd you get? The fuck? I never had those. I'm about to have them, though.
What is this?
Where's Chris at?
Something about...
Oh, he's probably shitting. It takes him like 3 hours to take a shit. I think he's got to reach up in there and pull it out.
Something about his brother is looking for something.
Oh. You got the map? Are you on? Fuck, I don't know what Chris is doing to leave, or I don't know when it last saved. Well, there's no getting. Are you ready to play or what? I'll just about leave. All right, so you know how to set up the map, right? You're gonna have to go start co-op, and then you go to create. Miss Teddy, you wanna come play?
I'd have to download it again.
Oh, Jesus. What, babe? Well, throw my shit in the microwave. That's fucking rude. Super
What map are you
rude.
talking about? Is it a new map?
I actually like that British map, and it's hard as a motherfucker. But Chevy wants to get that big Kentworth truck.
Oh.
It's a DLC map, pretty much. So you can get a couple trucks out of there. And it's got some of the it got the parts for the trucks there too. So we'll have to find the upgrades. Are you in it, Chevy? So you can what?
Save his truck.
Oh yeah, you gotta retain your truck in your garage. But when I get there, I'll pull a truck out for you to use. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what trucks you got either. You might already have some good ones. The White Western? That one ain't gonna do you any good. Right. So you go to start co-op and then create game. And then go to start pretty much. You don't have to put it on private or none of that. I mean, you can if you want to.